The mental ability is one that enables the thrust of the person, that creates a disguise over other paranormal burdens that no novel thought can comprehend. It takes a school of thought to understand one's soul's ability. Not many are burdened with self-destructing positivity. Imagine a holocaust going wild into your nerves, pushing up your working strength. That's where your tomorrow's dream starts to look dicey, misty, or hazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Danesh Kanagaraj. I am survivor of muscular dystrophy, a progressive weakening and wasting of muscles. As certified by doctors, I am 74% disabled with my forelimbs being inefficient. This was the time I was diagnosed at the prime years of my teen. It was extremely difficult to digest the fact of losing the mobility and the inefficient arms where things seemed darker. I slowly started losing the ability of hope. There's a path of toughness. There's a path of toughness that gushes out with possibilities and opportunities. That's where you procure your own abilities. And that's where I found my own self, the real me, where I was not bounded or restricted or limited by the mental disability. I developed a mechanism so that whatever mistakes I made, I could straightly bounce back directly, and whatever was happening off the pitch, I could keep it on side and maintain my own form. Dealing with day-to-day activities itself is a challenge for me, but yet, today, implementing and evaluating from my mind is my skill. Performing activities in my own style is my art. Above all, stabilizing my mind, implementing it robustly is my willpower. Visualize the difficulties encountered performing simple basic activities. Overcoming the muscular dystrophy is a challenge. But today, it is fun to deal with absolute contentment. Call it resilience or strong mind, but that is what I mean when I talk about my experiences. Let me take you back to my college days. College days doesn't mean 10 years back, it was just 2 years back. So my dad, being a civil engineer, he forced me into an engineering stream, witnessing the scope in the future. But within a tenure of 6 months, I realized my interest in marketing and public relations because of the events I organized in the university premises. I continually served as an organizer for the diverse events which were organized in the university premises. One fine day, there was an event organized by the entrepreneur cell on how to incorporate your venture and how to undergo all those proceedings in the government and etc. I gave it a thought in the evening, consulted my parents, and it was a green sign from them. The very next Monday, I incorporated my first venture titled Zemlo Management Services in Chennai. The first vertical of the company is that to provide sponsorship for the events being conducted in the city. We got minor projects, but yet I served as a organizer. We served sponsorship to the events in the university premises, but we didn't have anything significant growth in the university. So we decided to go out in the market and work for the clients outside. The best part is, the humans are so receptive. So if you can guide them at the crucial moment, then you're educating them at the best part. We got few minor projects from outside in the market, from the clients. We completed it successfully, had a good name in the market. But we had to get big fat projects in order to grow big. We had to expand it more and more and more, furthermore. Then I had to register my company under the government of India, get the PAN card, get the TIN number, get a bank account, rent an office. Everything was done. The documentation was kept very proper. As expected, we had a project from a company to deal with sponsorship for their event. It was a very big fat event. The event was to create a new Guinness World Record, breaking the existing record of Microsoft. In order to get big fat sponsors, we had to put up more efforts and more struggle. But after all those things, there were Samsung and Mahindra came forward and sponsored the event. After all the efforts and the struggle, we created a Guinness World Record, an Asian Book of Records, and the Indian Book of Records in information security with 9,723 participants, creating the maximum number of applications in 24 hours in Chennai. So this was the biggest success which I had tasted. This taught me a lesson that hard work never fails, as we had put in more amount of effort and strength. Now let me talk about the second vertical of our company, that was retail intelligence. We did retail audits in the market in an unorganized and organized manner. Subsequently, we got minor projects as it was a start. Then as we went furthermore, we got a third-party project from the world's biggest company, Google Android Mobiles, to launch their mobile in association with Carbon, Micromax, and Lava. We had to launch the mobile across Tamil Nadu in all the 33 districts of Tamil Nadu. Honestly speaking, I didn't have the team, but yet we agreed to do that. Within 7 days, we formed a team of 77 freelancers across 33 districts of the state. There was a plan given to us by Google. We made few changes, amendments were made, executed the plan across, and launched the mobile successfully within the commencement of in 42 days. Now, working very close with Google has taught us the business values, the business mission, the morals, and the standard to set while leading a company. This was the second success which I have tasted. Apparently, we had projects from Samsung mobiles, Samsung appliances, Mahindra, Vipul saris, Amaron batteries, Apollo tires, Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, Dell laptops, and there are so on, because the retail market is so large, so wide, that you get projects from hook and corner. We even got projects from the micro and the mini companies which exist. We even had close relationship with the Indian Book of Records and the Asian Book of Records, where we had assisted our 15 clients to set their national and their Asian records in their own existing fields. I was awarded with variable awards for the accomplishment of variable projects. I had served as a vice chair for most of the Technical United conferences held across in India. So when you see me where I stand firm with my company, battling all the impairments and all the disabilities. Unfortunately, I had to shut down the company because of incorporating the third vertical in the company. All the numbers which we earned in these two verticals got completely drooped, and we had a loss, and we had to shut our company with an immediate effect. I was in the final semester then in the college. My dean, professors, HOD, everyone was not happy with my studies, with the performance. The parents were called. They asked me to sit and study, locked me inside the four walls of the room. I completed the final semester. My health got worsened furthermore because of the business loss. The depression prevailed. I went to Kerala for 4 months for an Ayurvedic treatment. For nothing positive resulted. Again, I went back to my pavilion, Mumbai, where I was bedridden for almost 2 to 3 months because of the anti-reaction which took place back in Kerala in the treatment. Being bedridden, being so active in the past, I couldn't be bedridden inside the four walls in the room. I started writing about my experiences which I had in the venture. How to incorporate, how to find the sponsors, how to market a product, how to launch a product. I started writing a blog. Today, I have around thousands of followers to my blog. The truth about the human species is that nor the strongest that survives, neither the smart nor the intelligent. The one most adaptable to change that survives. Conflict is the genesis of creation. We recognize the human's ability to survive and flourish is driven by the struggle of the human spirits into the conflict through the transformation. So, adaptation and transformation becomes the two greatest skills of the human. Unless and until we are molested or assaulted, we never know what we are made of and what we are made for. That is where the capability springs up. The sense of self, the sense of empowerment comes up. I urge you all to gift yourself, to reimagine your capabilities, to reimagine your capacities more than just the tough times. And this reimagining of the capacity made a paradigm shift in my thinking and in my thoughts. And this paradigm shift led me to incorporate my second venture, Sri Krishna Transports and Logistics. In Sri Krishna Transports and Logistics, we supply earth movers like crane, bulldozers, and mechanical equipments on a commercial renting to the mechanical and the civil companies across the country. Our office is located near the Steel Authority of India in Mumbai. We have completed around 3 major projects, and we have 3 ongoing projects. Myopathy weakens my muscles, but yet the outcome of the tenacity is where I stand today. Dear friends, I urge you all to listen to your own self when your ears may be despaired. Talk to your own self when your voice is being trembling or being unclear to you. Let not your efforts be short-lived due to the insecurities of not getting what you are wishing for. Life is more than what your imaginations are, and we are here to procure and prosecute on behalf of others as well. My friends, colleagues, mentors have played a vital role in accomplishing all in my developments. My parents and my sisters have been a pillar throughout. I want to take back one thing from here, is that if you think you can do, then just do it. If you think it is necessary, then just make it mandate. If you think, if you stand alone and nobody understands your misery, remember, you possess everything to achieve all your dreams in your life. All you have to do is look inside the collar, find the treasure, and work on it, as nobody knows what you possess. Aspiring beyond the bodily limitations is what exactly makes you go beyond the boundaries and achieve. There is no end, absolutely no end to anything in this universe. So I urge you to start conquering your passion, start conquering your mental abilities to achieve. Thank you and have a great day.